So hello beautiful people, welcome to another video. My name is Tinted Daniels. If you're new, and if you're not new, thank you for stopping by and clicking on this video. So today I'm just going to be talking about my favorite SPF products, and also be talking about, you know, sun protection factor. So yeah, so let's just get into all of that. I'm just gonna try not to ramble on. I've even made some notes today. So guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, I have not been someone who has been consistent with SPF. And there was one time when I was in uni and it was really hot, and I don't know, I was out in the sun for a long time. I was just enjoying myself, living my best life, and my skin started to peel. And I just thought, because I'm black people can't get sunburnt. But that day I realized, Tinted, your melanin doesn't make you immune from the sun, so it doesn't make you immune to the sun. So yeah, I don't know, I got home, my back of my neck was peeling, my face was peeling, it was just really burnt, and like I got scared. So from that day on, I just started to search into SPF products, search into the best SPF products for me and what worked best for me. As you know, I'm a person of color, and one of the main things that obviously I've been buying, like, you know, SPF products, is that different types from different brands, is that, you know, they leave a white cast on my face, and I don't like that. I feel like I look like a ghost, and I'm trying to look cute. So that's the only hit and miss. And another thing as well that I think is really important when I'm looking for SPF products is to make sure that they last all day as well, and they leave a mattifying effect as well. Because me, you know, I'm oily skin girl, and I like to look matte. Because even though I leave the house looking matte, during the day my healthy oils do come through, and I end up looking dewy anyway. So I want something that won't leave a white cast, is mattifying, and also is anti dark spots. And not on top of that as well, it is also, what's the word, last all day, oil free, mattifying, anti dark spots. And also, what else am I looking for? There's one thing that my SPF needs to have. Oh, has to be SPF 50 and above. Like, I don't do anything less. I know what, you know, when I speak to people about SPF, some people say that, you know, any factor above 50 isn't really effective. Like, it doesn't make a difference. But, you know, yay nay, you know, yay nay, you know, each to their own. I just need a factor above SPF, I need a factor 50 and above. So now, my experience with that sunburning thing that really scarred me for life has just made me, from my own personal experience, I don't know if this is scientifically proven. I mean, I'm not a dermatologist, I'm not a skin specialist, but from my own experience, I've just come to the conclusion that any sort of skin damage, I believe, is just from the sun and any environmental factors. I believe that most of the damage that you may get from your skin, such as maybe wrinkles, lack of firmness, lack of dullness in your skin, I don't know, fine lines, I don't know, hyperpigmentation, uneven skin tone, I believe is from UV rays. So I think UV rays stands for ultraviolet radiation, something like that, don't quote me on that. And then you got your UV rays, which are UVB and UVA. So I just believe that wearing SPF every day is really good to protect from things such as, I don't know, skin cancer, loss of elasticity in your skin, any sort of wrinkle formation, fine lines, you know, pigmentation, uneven skin tone. So that's why now me and SPF were like bros. Like, I just can't leave the house without SPF. And the reason why I wear SPF 50 or try to aim for any factor above 50 is because I do believe that during the day, the effectiveness of your SPF increases. So I don't believe that SPF 50 stays SPF 50 throughout the day. I do believe that when I wear my SPF 50, maybe after 2 to 3 hours, the factor now goes down to 20 or goes down to 15. So it is recommended that, you know, you wear a high factor, especially for someone of color. I do believe that you wear a high factor so that during the day you're just protected 50 times more. If you wear SPF 70, you're protected 70 times more. However, some people do believe that the factor higher than SPF 50 isn't really as effective and doesn't provide much more protection. But I'll leave that for you guys to decide and to debate and work out what's best for you. But I'm just letting you know what's best for me. I'm letting you know what's best for my skin type. So ideally, even though you have the same skin type as me, doesn't mean that this will work. But I'm going to recommend the best SPF products that I believe have worked for me. I may work for you if you have oily skin, if you have sensitive skin, if you have acne prone skin or blemish prone skin, because those are those are characteristics of my skin type. However, research does suggest that, you know, when SPF 50 is applied properly, it can protect 90% of UVB rays, and SPF 100 blocks 99%. When used correctly, sunscreen with SPF values between 30 and 50 offers adequate sunburn protection even for people most sensitive to sunburn. And I want to say, yes, I'm most sensitive to sunburn. I'm most sensitive to sunburn on my neck, at the back of my neck and my chest. So if my chest is exposed to the sun, to any sort of UVA or UVB rays for a long time, it starts to burn and starts to get red and it starts to peel and it starts to get really dark. So yeah, so that's why sometimes in the sun, I can't lie to you, I always have my hair down. So at least, even though I'm wearing SPF on the back of my neck and obviously my chest, my hair kind of offers some sort of protection as well from the sun. So like, at least the sun won't go to the back of my neck. That's why I like to have my hair down really long during the sun, because I don't know, like, it just, after that experience, because back in the day when I was young, I used to always have my hair up, like always up in like a ponytail. But obviously, you know, when your head's up in a ponytail, the sun can actually cut, especially when you're standing and the sun is just shining under your neck. So now, from now on, especially during hot weather, I just leave my hair down. Whether or not that helps, but for me it's been beneficial and it's been stopping my skin. Like, from then on, I just found out that I'm less likely to be sunburnt. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So my first sort of like recommendation is the Roche-Posay Invisible Easy Application Anti-Shine Mist. The reason why I like this as well is because sometimes let's say if I'm out in the sun for a long time, this is only what I use on holidays. I can just keep on using this to reapply it, because I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes I just can't be bothered to put cream in my hand and massage it into my face. So I just do, I just spray this away, just spray this continuously so I can keep on topping up on my SPF and just making sure that my protection throughout the day is maintained. So this is really nice. It's just easy to carry and go, and people do, some skin specialists, dermatologists, people do recommend that during the day it's good for you to just top off on your SPF to make sure that you are being consistently protected against the sun and against UV rays. So yeah, I use this as well just to top up. It's anti-shine, I love it. It lasts all day, it is mattifying. So for my oily baby girls out there, for my oily man them, for my oily gals, bros, like, this was really good at keeping you matte and keeping your oils at bay. Just gives a nice healthy sort of like mattifying finish. And yeah, you can use this on top of your makeup. Ideally, I wouldn't use an SPF spray on top of my makeup. I will use it on top of my bare skin. I don't know why, I just feel like it'll make my makeup oily. Saying that, I haven't tried it, but I just wouldn't. So what I use, I either use an SPF primer. So the SPF primers I'll use are the SPF 20 primer by Maybelline, and that's the Matte Fit Me Poreless Primer. I'll link it down below. And I also use the SPF 50 by Charlotte Tilbury, the sunscreen protector, the poreless primer as well. So that's really helpful as well. So that's what I use. So to protect my skin, I always use an SPF primer. But then again, sometimes I question the effectiveness of the SPF, because is it really going to protect my skin? Because I wear the primer and I just put loads of makeup on top, so wouldn't that minimize the effect of the primer? But then again, yeah, some of my foundations have SPF in them as well, which is okay. So the next product I'm going into is the Eucerin Sun Protection SPF 50. Once again, protects you from UVB rays and UVA rays, and I really like this because this is really good for oily, acne prone skin. Guys, this is gives you good oil control. So like, I find that sometimes when I wear, like when I've bought some different types of SPF products, it what it does is that when it's really oily and I begin to sweat, the SPF product starts to slide off my face. The sunscreen starts to slide off my face, and then when it dries and leaves white streaks on my face, and obviously again, that's not cute, and I'm trying to look cute out here. So this is why I really like this. This has got a gel texture, so for those of you who are really oily and trying to find sunscreen products that aren't greasy, because I know a lot of people hate the greasy sort of sun, and that's one thing I'm trying to avoid as well. I've been using greasy sunscreen and it's just not cute. Like, I'm not trying to have sunscreen slide off my face. I might as well just left the face bare. So this is sun gel cream. And when I tell you guys, this is ultra light. It's so light on the skin. So if you're looking for a nice non-greasy sunscreen product, give this a shout. You might as well Eucerin. This is why I like it. It's really, really good oil control for those of you that are oily. But yeah, moving on to one of my third faves is the Roche-Posay Fluid Tint Ultra Protection and Ultra Resistant. The reason why I like this, guys, is because it is ultra protection and ultra resistant. It's like it stays on your skin, it doesn't transfer. And I like this as well because it is tinted, so it's a tinted fluid. So sometimes when I don't feel like wearing makeup, I just use this. It gives me a nice tint, but it's like a nice tint from within. It's like your skin but better tint, and I really like it. Whenever I wear this, everyone's like, Timothy, you look so glowy, you look so, like, I don't know, so just so brighter, so fresh, like I was just born on that day, you know, like I was given birth on that day. It's giving me that kind of vibes. It's giving me that kind of like dewy, oily, hot vibe, you know. Do you get what I mean? So yeah, that's it. I like this. It just gives a nice glowy tint as well, and it is mattifying, ultra resistant, doesn't transfer. When I used to wear my face mask, it wouldn't transfer into my face mask. That's my experience with it. Yours might be different, but I really do like this. Even on top of that, sometimes, I know this might be a bit extreme for you lot, but sometimes on top of my sunscreen product, I do use a mattifying spray, and that's for days where I know it's going to be really, really, really hot. Because regardless of whether I wear a mattifying product, an oil-free product, an oil control product, I do tend to get oily. I do tend to get sweat in the hottest days. So sometimes I go with an extra step and I do set my sunscreen product to stop it from like moving and leaving dry skin streaks on my face. The next one we have, which I know is very popular, your girl loves this, your mum loves this, your dad loves this, your sister, your wife, everyone loves this, is the Daily Moisturizing Face SPF 50 fragrance-free Bondi Sands sunscreen product. Guys, out of the ones that I've tried, this is my least favorite of the ones I'm going to mention today, and the reason why is because of the fact that I don't believe that this lasts all day. I do believe that after a while it starts to melt off my face and it leaves sun, like it leaves white streaks, and my face just looks, there's just white dots all over my face. Well, the reason why I like this, guys, it's really, really moisturizing, and I feel like this is nice on the days where it's not as hot, because we need to get out of that sort of like mentality that we only wear SPF on hot days. SPF every day, guys, because there's light and rays everywhere, whether in the hot, cold, sun, I don't know, winter, rain, thunder, hailstorm, whatever you want to call it. SPF is really, really good every day, just to make sure that you're protecting your skin. But on the days where it's not as hot, this is really, really nice. It's very light, and I just like the moisturizing effect. Like, this does give me a nice glow. It's not a tinted glow, but it's just nice, like a nice healthy glow from within. It gives me like a nice vitamin C glow. You know that vitamin C glow? This is what it gives me. It's really, really nice, and I just like the fact that it's daily moisturizing. It does say it's water resistant. I don't know if it's water resistant, but I do know it's not sweat resistant or oil resistant. Also, it is fast absorbing, and that's another thick fact I like as well. It's not thick, it's so light, guys, and it really melts into your skin and dries to an invisible, non-greasy finish, which is true, but it just doesn't last all day. So yeah, so when I get really hot, and guys, sometimes I do exercise outside, so I wouldn't think this is not a good one. I don't think this is an SPF for exercising. I don't know if they've made some sunscreen products for fitness, but this is not a good one. But it does feel really light and moisturizing, so I do understand why a lot of people like this, and it's very, very affordable. I think I got this for like £6, and it lasts all day. So the next one I have is the Eucerin Sensitive Protect. I like this as well because this is mattifying. While this is oil control, this is mattifying, and you can see it has a nice matte shine free effect on the skin. So if you girls are looking for that sort of sun fluid mattifying effect, give this a shout. It's also good for sensitive skin as well, which I like as well. And yeah, so it helps protect sensitive skin and oily skin from sun-induced skin damage, so for like sunspots or uneven skin tone, which I believe that UV rays are one of the reasons. So if you find out, I do believe that one of the biggest damages you can do to your skin is going out into the sun without being protected. I do believe that the environmental factors such as pollution, UV rays, UVB, UVA, all of them lot, I do believe that, yeah, they're just out to be damaging people's skin. Like, that is your biggest op against your skin. I do believe. I don't know if it's scientifically proven, but for me, especially as a woman of color, that they don't want me to win. So yeah, so it mattifies the skin, and it protects your skin from, it's got technology which will protect your skin from UVA and B filters for very high UV protection. But I really like this as well because it protects your skin from also radicals in the air. There's a lot of pollution, a lot of toxins in the air, which is really, really good. So this protects your skin from that as well, and also obviously UV rays, but it just gives a nice mattifying effect. So if you want that mattifying effect, this probably will be good underneath your makeup. It's like you can use it as a primer. It just gives a nice matte shine through effect. So for those of you baby girls who love that, give that one a shout. Everything will be linked down below. And last but not least is the Garnier anti-dark spots and anti-pollution super UV protection fluid, and I really like this one as well because it's got hyaluronic acid, and this one is specific to anti-dark spots. So for those of you who find that you are, I don't know, you're very likely to get a lot of sunspots, a lot of dark spots from exposure to the sun, this aims in protecting you from that as well. And I like the fact that it's anti-pollution. I don't like it when I'm out and my skin just feels bare dirty. I just feel like I'm walking in the air and it's just bare dirt. And guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, the air is very dirty. Like, people be out here sneezing and coughing in the air without covering their nose, you know what I mean? People will be out leaving the house and not brushing their teeth and be speaking into air, so you don't know what germs are just tingling and hanging around the air. I'm sure if you were to walk around with the microscope into the air, you'd just be seeing all this sort of like toxic germs that I mean. And you lot do your most to protect yourself from toxic people, toxic vibes, toxic environments. Please protect yourself from toxic germs and toxic stuff in the air as well. So make sure you jump in your SPF bag, because boy, we're trying to look younger for longer, and SPF will do that. So if you're trying to look younger for longer, jump in your SPF bag because it will help you. It just gives you that nice tight firm skin, especially after a while. I feel like after a while, I don't know about men, but in women, after a while, maybe between the age of 25 or 30, we stop producing collagen. And collagen is really, really important. It makes sure your skin is so tight and firm and you just look young. And I just hate when people look bare wrinkly. And then, you know, you just have to, then, because you're not in your SPF bag, you're going to have to jump in your Botox and filler bag. And, I mean, I don't know if that's what you want to do, but we're not trying to do that. So, yeah, so this is, it's formed with hyaluronic acid and vitamin A. So if you guys, I know a lot, so maybe if you've got combination skin, so you don't want to be completely matte, but you still want a bit of hydration, this will moisturize your skin as well, and it prevents sun-induced spots also. So yeah guys, it protects your skin from sun-induced spots, oxidative stress, because pollution can also make your skin look really, really stressed. So this is really good for de-stressing your skin. It's ultra light texture, absorbed instantly, and offers daily hydration without leaving a greasy skin finish on the skin. And yes, on all of these products, no residue. Another thing, I don't like sunscreen products that leave residue. So yeah, everything will be linked down below. Feel free to give them a shout, try them out, and let me know what you think as well. So I'm just going to end this. Overexposure to the sun is dangerous. Make sure you jump in your SPF bag. Make sure, you know, you actually do research as well, because apparently like UV rays affect different skin types, skin tones differently. But whoever you are, wherever you are, as long as you're a human being, God breathed life into you, you need to jump in your SPF bag and make sure that you are protected from the skin, because it is everyone's aim and goal in this life to look younger for longer. So if you want to be 50 and be looking like 30, SPF will help you. 70 looking like 50, SPF will help you. So everyone jump in your SPF bag and make sure you protect your skin from the sun. With that being said, thank you so much for watching my video. Stay blessed. Jesus loves you, God loves you, and all the best. Mwah.